So finally we were on the road, and those jitters that Billy talks about in his movies all the time went away almost immediately. It was just exciting to finally have 6 months of planning come to fruition. And it was literally no sooner than we left the neighborhood that Tracy's first horn incident came up. Tracy has had that Busa with 90,000 miles on it almost since it was brand new, and he's never talked about modifying anything on the bike except for the horn. Anyway, quick gas stop and we're back on the road for this first leg of this long journey we had planned for Billy. I started thinking about the composition of the movie when I was on the road and what I wanted to do with it, what I wanted to show, that sort of thing. I wanted it to be a good and honest BWOM movie with all the action and adventure that you've come to expect, but I also wanted to show some of the older footage, some of the Billy that Tracy and I knew outside of the YouTube videos and those type of things. The whole reason Billy got a video camera in the first place was to film things for me because I joined the Army out of high school and he was going to send me care packages. Anyway, this first video is, I think, Billy's first video from a motorcycle. So we had an old videotape camera and he just strapped it to the back of a motorcycle and videotaped me from the front. I know, t-shirts, shorts, and terrible video. What more could you ask for? What do you say, Trace?
I say it's hot.
It's hot.
It's a little toasty.
Yep, where are we?
We're in Columbus, Ohio.
Yep, what are we doing?
BWOMing it.
BWOMing it.
BWOMing, whatever that means.
So anyway, just a couple more things on the old video before we go on. One, if you paid attention, you saw that as soon as I came to the stop sign, right at the first, I killed the bike. It was Tracy's FZR 400 and I wasn't used to it, so that's what we'll use as an excuse. Other thing I want to say is that the t-shirt and shorts thing in Oklahoma, it's hot and really no excuse, but we were young back then, so you'll just have to excuse us. Anyway, we got to the hotel fine. Everything went well. I was proud to say I wasn't even sore. And we kind of planned it that way so that we would have a shorter day the first day and could kind of get our sea legs back under us. So it was time to unpack in the hotel room and get everything charged and then clean up and get ready to go out and have a nice dinner and kind of relax and maybe chat about Billy a little bit. We found a pretty good burger place close. It was within walking distance. And we were able to walk over there, kind of sit down and have a little bit of conversation about one of Tracy's favorite BWOM moments. You'll have to excuse the sound because we couldn't get him to turn down everything for our interview.
Okay, so tell me a story. Tell me about your favorite BWOM moment on a motorcycle.
Okay. Two favorite BWOM moments, and only because one of them is so far and above beyond the rest. The first one would have to be when we got to Prudhoe Bay. because that was a bitch of a ride. It took so much out of us, and that was a big freaking deal, I thought. Beyond that, if you bring it down to the other 49 states and talk about a normal BWOM, there's a lot of them. Of course, the best ones never get caught on camera. There was one moment, I'm sure we talked about it on film somewhere else, I don't remember. I'm sure we did. But I know we did. But anyway, we were in California, and we were at the intersection where James Dean was killed.
Oh yeah.
Remember that?
Yep.
And we were standing there. We had Billy's big Sony camcorder, you know, the big, massive one. He's filming, I'm talking, and we go to put it away. Well, before we put it away, while we're filming, you know, cars are passing us. California Highway Patrol passes, going down the road. We don't think anything of it. A few minutes past, we're putting everything away. Here comes the California Highway Patrol guy that had just passed us. So he passes beyond us, he slows down, he whips a U-turn, he pulls over onto the shoulder, but basically on the far side of the shoulder, we were between the road and him.
Right.
Pulls up beside us, has his window rolled down, just pulled up within 2 feet of us, just real casually. And he says, looks like you guys are a long way from home. I see your license plates. And we're like, yeah, we're out on this motorcycle trip, and you know, we just stopped here to get a little bit of video and some pictures. Sure. He goes, well, you know you're not allowed to park here. I'm like, really? We didn't see a sign. He goes, yeah, they keep stealing the sign. It's like, well, we didn't know because there was no sign.
Yep.
And he said, the reason I came back, I saw you guys standing here when I drove by a minute ago filming, but he said, somebody in the 5 minutes it took me to pass through here and get by, somebody called 911 into the highway patrol saying that you guys were standing out here with a gun. Billy and I both just started cracking up, and we both had the same realization at the same time, and Billy laughed and he says, oh, they must have been talking about this, and he pulled out, we had this boom mic on the camcorder so that you could hear us better. He pulled it out and showed it to the cop and says, this is probably what they thought was a gun. Cop looks at it and goes, well, hell, son, that looks more like a dildo to me. And we just stood there like, why didn't we have the damn camera on for that? I mean, that was just choice. Yeah. That was probably it was a 2-minute interaction. But
favorite non-film.
One of my favorite not on film BWOM moments ever.
Yeah.
Ever. That was just, you